Dear Mother Goose, when she wanted to wander, would ride on the back of a very fine gander. High in the sky she goes riding above, and everyone waves at the lady they love. 'Cause Mother Goose stories and Mother Goose rhymes make magical memories and wonderful times.
Please, Mother Goose, tell us a rhyme.
We've heard 'em before, but we love 'em each time.
Tell us a story.
Sing us a song. Teach us the words,
And we'll all sing along. 'Cause Mother Goose stories and Mother Goose rhymes make magical memories and wonderful times. Mother Goose stories and Mother Goose rhymes make magical memories and wonderful times.
Oh, Mother Goose, read us a story. Please read us a story.
Is it story time? Or have you done all your chores?
Oh, yes, I have too.
Yes.
Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush so early in the morning. This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands so early in the morning. This is the way we wash our clothes, wash our clothes, wash our clothes. This is the way we wash our clothes so early in the morning. This is the way we go to school, go to school, go to school. This is the way we go to school so early in the morning. This is the way we come out of school, come out of school, come out of school. This is the way we come out of school so early in the morning. This is the way we go to school, go to school, go to school. This is the way we go to school so early in the morning. This is the way we come out of school, come out of school, come out of school. This is the way we come out of school so early in the morning. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush so early in the morning.
You have done your work. All right, which story would you like?
Oh, let's see. What do you think?
Ooh, how about a nice story about a brave and handsome goose, huh?
That's a very good suggestion. Well, I don't see a story about a brave and handsome goose.
What? No story about a brave and handsome goose? Well, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I really don't. Geese are wonderful flyers and helpful and loyal, not to mention brave and handsome.
You're quite right, of course, Bertram.
The little
sorry.
man. We like a story about the little man.
So would I. I like stories about me.
So would I, if there were any.
Here it is, a story about a little person.
I can play that part.
Oh, the little person. Yay, good.
Hello?
I knew a little person, no bigger than my thumb. I put him in a pint pot, and there I bade him drum. I gave him some garters to garter up his hose, and a little silk handkerchief to wipe his pretty nose. I made a little horse that galloped up and down. He bridled him and saddled him and rode him out of town.
I knew a little person, no bigger than my thumb. I put him in a pint pot, and there I bade him drum. I gave him some garters to garter up his hose, and a little silk handkerchief to wipe his pretty nose. I made a little horse that galloped up and down. He bridled him and saddled him and rode him out of town.
That was very good, Tom Thumb. Very good indeed.
I find it hard to believe. No rhyme about a brave and handsome goose? Like me?
Oh, dear. I'm afraid Bertram's feelings are hurt. Good morning, little Bo Peep. Have you lost something?
My sheep. Have you seen them?
Oh, no, I haven't. I'm not usually very good at finding things. Bertram always finds them for me, though he's not here.
Thank you. I'll keep looking. They must be around here someplace.
Oh, dear, what a day this has been. Bertram's in a snit, and little Bo Peep has lost her sheep, and I have chores to do. Could you help little Bo Peep find her sheep?
Oh, sure,
yes,
we
we'll be
can.
glad to.
Huh. No story about a brave and handsome goose. No rhyme about me. Bah and humbug.
What are you bah-humbugging about, Bertram?
Because there's no story about me. Mother Goose has a story about you. Say, why aren't you out picking pickled peppers?
Ah, I would if I could. If I couldn't, how could I?
Honk,
I couldn't without I could. Could I?
honk.
Could you without you could ye? Could ye? Could you without you could ye? I would if I could. If I couldn't, how could I?
Honk,
I couldn't without I could I?
honk.
Could you without you could ye? Could ye? Could you without
Honk.
you could? Could ye?
Huh? I don't think I understand that riddle. Nope, I don't understand it at all. Honk.
Are you all right, Bertram?
Honk. Yes, I'm fine.
You don't act fine.
Well, I'm a little down in the dumps. Honk. But I'm about as good as a goose without a rhyme can expect to be.
B? Did I hear a B?
Yes, that's what I said. B.
And an I. Oh, there's another one. I just love letters. A was an archer.
Shot his arrow so high,
B was a baker.
a baking a pie,
C was the captain.
all covered with lace,
D was the drummer.
who had a red face,
E was an esquire.
with pride on his brow,
F was a farmer.
who followed a plow.
You're doing fine. We've said
A, B, C, D, E, F.
right. What comes next?
Gee, we don't know.
You got it. G it is. G was a gardener.
Tending her flowers,
H was a hobby horse.
ridden for hours,
I was the ice cream.
a most tasty treat,
J was the jumper.
who jumped down the street,
K was King Cole.
our king of gooseberry,
L was a lamb.
belonging to Mary.
How are we doing?
Oh, fine. We've learned G-H-I-J-K-L.
Are you ready for M-N-O-P and all the rest?
Sure.
M was a miser.
And hoarded up gold,
N was a nobleman.
gallant and bold,
O was an oyster girl.
who went about town,
P was a parson.
who wore a black gown,
Q was a queen.
whose favors were sought,
R was a robber.
until he got caught,
S was a shepherdess.
tending her sheep.
T was a trumpeter.
Who never did sleep.
U was an usher.
Showed all to a seat.
V was a vagabond.
Whose tunes were a treat.
W was a watchman.
Who guarded the door.
X was King Xerxes.
A king long before.
Y was a youth.
Who sat on a stool.
Z was a zany.
A lovable fool.
And that's it. All the letters.
Hey, how about saying B is for Bertram or G is for Goose, huh?
That's not the way the rhyme goes, Bertram.
Oh, well, could you change it?
We've already finished.
Oh. Honk. Nobody cares about an old goose.
Has anybody seen my sheep?
Nope, not today.
Thanks. Here, sheep! Here, sheep!
The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts.
Made some tarts, made some tarts.
The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole the tarts.
Stole the tarts, stole the tarts.
The Knave of Hearts, he stole the tarts and took them clean away. The King of Hearts called for the tarts.
For the tarts, for the tarts.
The King of Hearts called for the tarts and beat the knave full sore. The Knave of Hearts brought back the tarts.
Back the tarts, back the tarts.
The Knave of Hearts brought back the tarts and vowed he'd steal no more. And vowed he'd steal no more.
Hello, Bertram. Would you like a tart?
Thank you, Mr. King, sir. I would like a tart. This hasn't been my best day.
Oh, well, what's troubling you?
Mother Goose doesn't have any stories or rhymes about me. Not one.
Well, is that all? I can fix that.
You can? How?
Take one of mine. There are lots of stories and rhymes about me.
I know. Well, thank you, Mr. King, sir, but it wouldn't be right. I'm not a king. I'm a goose.
Bertram, you forgot your tart.
This is the house that Jack built. This is the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the cat that chased the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the dog that worried the cat that chased the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the cow with the crumpled horn that tossed the dog that worried the cat that chased the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the maiden, all forlorn, that milked the cow with the crumpled horn, that tossed the dog, that worried the cat, that chased the rat, that ate the malt, that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the man, all tattered and torn, that kissed the maiden, all forlorn, that milked the cow with the crumpled horn, that tossed the dog, that worried the cat, that chased the rat, that ate the malt, that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the priest, all shaven and shorn, that married the man, all tattered and torn, that kissed the maiden, all forlorn, that milked the cow with the crumpled horn, that tossed the dog, that worried the cat, that chased the rat, that ate the malt, that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the cock that crowed in the morn, that waked the priest, all shaven and shorn, that married the man, all tattered and torn, that kissed the maiden, all forlorn, that milked the cow with the crumpled horn, that tossed the dog, that worried the cat, that chased the rat, that ate the malt, that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the farmer sowing his corn, that kept the cock that crowed in the morn, that waked the priest, all shaven and shorn, that married the man, all tattered and torn, that kissed the maiden, all forlorn, that milked the cow with the crumpled horn, that tossed the dog, that worried the cat, that chased the rat, that ate the malt, that lay in the house that Jack built. That lay in the house that Jack built.
Oh, oh, that was very nice.
Thank you.
Of course, it would be even better if it were about the house that Bertram built.
Well, I didn't know you built a house.
Oh, well, I didn't. But it would be nice all the same.
morning, Bertram.
Good morning. Say, do you know any rhymes?
I know lots of rhymes. Mother Goose has taught me many, many rhymes.
Any about a brave and handsome goose?
No, the rhymes I know are about numbers, 'cause that's what I love. All kinds of numbers. Would you like to hear one?
Oh, I suppose so.
Great. 1, 2, buckle your shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, good fat hand. 11, 12, dig and delve. 13, 14, maids a courting. 15, 16, maids a kissing. 17, 18, maids a waiting. 19, 20, oh, my head's spinning. Wasn't that fun? Isn't that a good song?
Yes, it is. But there wasn't a single goose in it. Honk.
I can't find my sheep anywhere.
Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and can't tell where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home, wagging their tails behind them.
Do you really think so?
Yes, we do.
Oh, I hope so. Oh, I'm so tired. I think I'll take a nap.
Little Bo Peep fell fast asleep and dreamt she heard them bleating. When she awoke, she found it a joke, for they were still a-fleeting.
They're back! I don't see my sheep.
It was a dream, little Bo Peep. They're still missing.
Well, I'm gonna go find them.
Then up she took her little crook, determined for to find them. She found her sheep, but she did weep.
They've left all their tails behind them.
I found my sheep, but not their tails. Whatever could have happened to their tails?
I'll look for the tails, little Bo Peep. I'm very good at finding things, you know.
Oh, thank you, Bertram.
It happened that day as Bertram did stray into a meadow nearby, that he spied their tails side by side, all hung on a tree to dry.
Oh, thank you, Bertram. Now I found my sheep and their tails. Now all I have to do is put the tails back on the sheep.
That's right.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Heaving a sigh, she wiped her eye, for she was glad to find them. She loved her sheep, and so Bo Peep tacked all their tails behind them, tacked all their tails behind them.
Well, I helped little Bo Peep find the tails, so now I'm in a story. I'm in a story. Oh, I have to tell Mother Goose. Mother Goose, Mother Goose, Mother Goose, listen to this, please.
Listen to what?
My rhyme.
You found a rhyme? Bertram, that's wonderful.
It isn't my rhyme, it's little Bo Peep's rhyme, but I'm in it because I found the tails, all by myself. It happened that day that Bertram did stray into a meadow nearby, and he espied their tails side by side, all hung on a tree to dry. That's me, Bertram, I found the tails,
Well, you certainly did.
And now I'm in a story.
You certainly are. I'll write that down this minute.
Thank you. I don't suppose you could mention that I'm brave and handsome, could you?
Well, it doesn't fit. Maybe next time.
Okay. I think I'll have a nice bowl of porridge. I'm hungry. A nice bowl of porridge and a story, Mother Goose. I'd like to hear a story.
How about the old woman who lived in a shoe?
Oh, yes, that would be fine, even though I'm not in it. My personal favorite is Little Bo Peep. Honk!
Once upon a time,
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread. She spanked them all soundly and put them to bed.
That story does not have a happy ending, Mother Goose.
Well, no, it doesn't, Bertram. But the children were being bad, so it shouldn't have a happy ending.
Well, I like happy endings almost as much as I like stories about me. Say, there's an idea.
What's an idea?
Well, suppose I went over and talked to those children. I'd tell them to behave themselves, and they'd get bread and jam for supper.
That would be a very nice thing to do, Bertram. You are a helpful goose.
And then I could be in another story. Honk, honk. Oh, boy, I like being in stories.
Yes, then I could put you in a second story.
Good. I'll be right back. Honk. Come on over. Listen, kids, I'll tell you what. If you guys behave yourselves, you're going to have some bread and jam for supper, okay? What do you think, huh?
Bread and jam?
That's right.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. Along came friend Bertram, who set them to rights. They earned bread and jam. Oh, my, what a sight.
Now that's a good story.
Yes, it is. I like it very much.
So do I. And there are 2 stories about me. This has been a good day after all.
How would you like a bowl of porridge for your supper?
Yes, I would. With a little bread and jam, please.
All right.
Maybe tomorrow Mother Goose will write about how brave and handsome I am.
Bertram, supper's ready.
Coming. Look, Mother Goose, the first star. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight.
What did you wish for, Bertram?
Oh, I can't say. Otherwise, it won't ever come true.
Wouldn't surprise me if Bertram wished to be mentioned in more stories. What do you think?
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight. I wish you may, I wish you might, have the wish you wish tonight. Good night.
Rain? I do not like rain. Honk. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Still raining. Bah and humbug.
Why, Bertram, I thought you liked water.
Ducks like rainwater. Personally, I prefer water in a swimming hole, or in a bathtub, or in a drinking glass. I do not like water dripping on my face. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day, like Wednesday or Saturday.
Oh, Bertram.
Yes, Mother Goose?
Well, some people like rainy days. I like rainy days.
Well, I'm not fond of them myself, but it's all right if you are, Mother Goose.
Well, thank you, Bertram.
Oh, I know a rhyme about rain.
You do?
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here goes.
Okay.
It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring. He jumped into bed and bumped his head and couldn't get up in the morning. Honk, honk. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He jumped into bed and bumped his head and couldn't get up in the morning. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He jumped into bed and bumped his head and couldn't get up in the morning. Honk, 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 honk. Oh, no, it's raining again.
Come on inside, Bertram. A rainy day is the perfect time to read a story. I'll read you your favorite story.
My favorite story? Oh, wonderful. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Well, I don't know what my favorite story is. I like them all.
How about a bowl of porridge while you decide? Come on in.
Let's see. I like the story about Mary and the Lamb. I like the story about Old King Cole. I like them all.
Oh, dear.
I don't think I like the sound of that, oh, dear.
Bertram, we're out of porridge.
Honk, honk. That's it. Honk, honk. That's my favorite story. Honk.
What is?
The story about old Mother Hubbard, where there's nothing in the cupboard.
Oh, well, let's read it then. Let's see. Where's my book? No? Do you see my book, Bertram?
It's in the cupboard, where the porridge isn't.
Oh, here it is. Oh, Bertram, you are such a smart goose. Now, once upon a time, there was an Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to fetch her poor dog a bone. But when she got there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none.
Just like our cupboard, no porridge.
She went to the baker's to buy him some bread, but when she came back, the poor dog was dead.
Oh, no, that's terrible. Honk, honk.
She went to the village to buy him a coffin, but when she came back, the poor dog was laughing.
Oh, I'm glad the dog was all right.
She took a clean dish to get him some tripe, and when she came back, he was smoking a pipe. She went to the market to buy him some fruit, but when she came back, he was playing the flute. She went to the tailor's to buy him a coat, but when she came back, he was riding a goat. She went to the hatter's to buy him a hat, but when she came back, he was feeding the cat. She went to the barber's to buy him a wig, but when she came back, he was dancing a jig. She went to the cobbler's to buy him some shoes, but when she came back, he was reading the news. She went to the seamstress to buy him some linen, but when she came back, the dog was a-spinning. She went to the hosier's to buy him some hose, but when she came back, he was dressed in his clothes. The dame made a curtsy, the dog made a bow. The dame said, "Your servant," the dog said,
"Bow wow."
I do like that story, Mother Goose.
Oh, thank you, Bertram. I like that story myself.
Honk, honk. I think the rain has stopped.
Oh, yes.
Nothing's dripping on me. Nope, nothing's dripping on me at all. Honk, honk. Yeah, the rain stopped all right. This is more like it. Bye, Mother Goose. See you later.
Hiya, Bertram.
Hello.
Honk. What you up to this fine sunny day?
We're going up the hill.
For a pail of water.
You should have left it outside for the rain to fill. Saved yourself a trip.
We didn't think of that.
Well, watch your feet. That hill will be really slippery after the rain.
We will. We'll be careful.
See you, Bertram. Come on, Jill. Let's race up the hill.
It's raining, it's pouring. Oh, my, I do like that rhyme. It's raining, it's pouring. No, wait! I didn't mean I want rain. No, stop! Whew! We've had enough rain for one day.
Here I am, little jumping Joan. When no one's with me, I'm all alone. Jump, jumpity jump.
Hop, 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 jump, 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 jumpity jump. Hop, 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 hop,
Handy Spandy
Handy Spandy loves plum cake and sugar candy. He bought some at a grocer's shop. And out he came.
Hop,
Hop, hop,
hop, hop.
and there she is, little jumping Joan. When someone's with her, she's not alone. Hop, hop, jump, jumpity jump. Hop, hop,
Hop, hop.
jump, 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 jumpity jump.
Ha! Gregory Griggs. That man must have 27 different wigs.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, Mary at the cottage door. 5, 6, 7, 8, eating cherries off a plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, Peter sitting on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, eating cookies off the plate.
Oh,
Come join us,
yes,
Bertram.
come join the
along.
fun.
Have some fun.
Help us count. Isn't she wonderful?
1, 2, 3, 4. Now I will sing no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. I must go or I'll be late.
Oh, boy. Oh, look at that. Oh, boy. That's terrific. He is wonderful. Oh, I like that. Oh, wow. Oh,
Yay.
boy. Oh, that's great.
Oh, how'd she do that?
Bye. Goodbye. Come back again.
Oh, that Tom the Piper's son really plays well, doesn't he? Bye-bye, Tom.
Here comes Bertram. Oh, that looks like Mary's lamb. I wonder where Mary is. Hiya, Mary. I knew you had to be around here someplace. What you looking at?
The spider. See him there?
Where?
Right there.
Oh, there.
Poor spider. The rain nearly drowned him. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. Come on! Come on, everybody!
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again.
The spider's okay, Mary, but I don't think he likes rain any more than I do.
No, because he's so little.
I'll teach you my favorite rhyme about rain. And the old man bumping his head. It's funny. It's raining, it's pouring.
Oh, we know that one.
You do?
Sure. Hold on.
It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He jumped into bed and bumped his head and couldn't get up in the morning.
That's it, my favorite funny rhyme.
It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He jumped into bed and bumped his head and couldn't get up in the morning.
Now faster. Honk.
It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He jumped into bed and bumped his head and couldn't get up in the morning. Couldn't get up in the morning.
Gregory Griggs, how many wigs do you have?
Goodbye. Come back again.
Honk. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack and Jill are on that slippery hill. Be careful! Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Uh-oh, Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Oh, dear. Did you see that? It's terrible. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Then up Jack got and home did trot as fast as he could caper. Went to bed to mend his head with vinegar and brown paper. When Jill came in, how she did grin to see Jack's paper plaster. His mother vexed did spank her next for laughing at Jack's disaster. Now Jack did laugh and Jill did cry, but her tears did soon abate. Then Jill did say,
Why don't we play at Seesaw Cross the Gate?
Are you feeling all right, Jack?
I am now. I wasn't feeling very good before.
He fell down.
On that slippery hill.
Yeah, I wasn't very careful. But I learned a lesson the hard way.
As long as you're all right, then everything ends well.
He does look funny, though.
He certainly does. Honk, 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 honk.
Tom, he was a piper's son. He learned to play when he was young, and all the tune that he could play was over the hills and far away. Over the hills and a great way off, the wind shall blow his top knot off. Tom with his pipe did play play with such skill that those who heard him could not keep still. As soon as he played, they began to dance.
Even the pigs began to prance.
Tom, he was a piper's son. He learned to play when he was young, and all the tune that he could play was over the hills and far away.
Hello, Bertram. What do you think of this one?
Well, it's a nice shade of blue.
And it's different, isn't it?
Yes, it's different, all right.
I like it. And I like this one, too.
Wow, that one glows in the dark.
I love them all.
Gregory Griggs had 27 different wigs.
He wore them up
He wore them down
to please the people of the town.
He wore them east.
He wore them west,
But he never could tell which he loved the best. Gregory Griggs. Gregory Griggs had 27 different wigs.
He wore them up
He wore them down
To please the people of the town.
He wore them east.
He wore them west,
But he never could tell which he loved the best.
Gregory
Gregory
Griggs.
Gregory Griggs.
You've aged.
Oh, that's the fun of wigs, Bertram. I can put one on and pretend to be somebody else. I'm not me. I'm old Father Time.
Oh, well, have fun, Gregory.
Thanks, Bertram. I will. I will. Eight o'clock, Bertram. Time for bed.
8 o'clock? Oh, I'm late. I'm very, very late. Mother Goose will be so worried.
Wee Willie, it's 8 o'clock. Good night. Good night. Good night, Bertram.
Wee Willie Winky runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown, rapping at the window, crying through the lock.
Are the children in their beds? It's past 8 o'clock.
Wee Willie Winky runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown, rapping at the window, crying through the lock. Are the children in their beds? For it's past 8 o'clock.
I'm sorry I'm late, Mother Goose. I hope I didn't worry you.
Well, I was a little worried.
It looks like it might rain. I do not like rain. Rain, rain, stay away.
Come inside, Bertram, and then you won't get rained on. Supper's ready, and then it's off to bed. You've had enough adventures for one day.
Yes, it has been a busy day, and I'm a hungry goose. Honk, honk.
Oh, the first star. Little star that shines so bright, how I look for you each night.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Good night, little star. And good night to you, too.
Mother Goose, when she wanted to wander, would ride on the back of a very fine gander. High in the sky she goes riding above, and everyone waves at the lady they love.
'Cause Mother Goose stories and Mother Goose rhymes make magical memories and wonderful times. Mother Goose stories and Mother Goose rhymes make magical memories and wonderful times.